Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Friday night light session at St. Mary's Tiger football in Turpin Stadium. As your St. Mary's Tigers are taking on the Menard Eagles in the, I believe it's the 4th annual Bishop's Bowl. Holy War, as you like to refer to it, Chad. Missing tonight in action, Trent Friedel, who's on the road. Certainly wishing him well. Hopefully he's listening in somewhere. But you have Chad Method and Dudley Cedars up here on the mic. Chad, looking forward to a good game tonight. Looking forward to the Tigers hopefully getting the first W for the season.
I'd like to get that first W and hold on to the Bishop's Cup. We're 3-0 against Menard with the Bishop Cup. It's been living in Natchitoches. Hope it continues to live in Natchitoches.
Yeah, warm afternoon here in Tiger Stadium. We got about 3 minutes to a kickoff. We have the sounds like the Star Spangled Banner being played down on the field. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the both teams there at midfield getting ready for the coin toss. Your Tigers are in blue hats tonight and red jerseys and red pants. And the Menard Eagles in white tops, white jerseys, and white pants. So white top to bottom with green accents, and your Tigers blue hats and mainly red jerseys and pants. We're going to take one quick technical timeout as we're going to reset our Wi-Fi here. We'll be back in just one moment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin, an idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers with 3rd and 13.
We apologize. We thought we were live on the air, but we had some Wi-Fi troubles. And at the beginning of the second quarter, the score is 0-0. You have missed an interception by both teams and moving the ball, and then we give it up on turnover. So,
Yep.
Tigers now with a 4th down and 12, and it looks like we're bringing out the punting team, Doug.
Yeah.
I apologize again to our listeners. We are still learning this new system of broadcasting, so bear with us. Please feel free to shoot Dudley and I a text anytime we're not on the air or just sound terrible.
Snap is back. Nice punt there by Dennis and Morgan. Punting from his own 20-yard line, and it's going to roll dead at the 14-yard line of the Tigers.
80-yard punt there. Great roll for the Tigers.
Huge punt. So 11 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 0-0 score. We're going to give a shout-out to some of our sponsors for tonight action. Allstate with Mr. Elliott Guidros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Mobille's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability.
All right, Tigers coming out on defense. Menard and the 2 wide receivers up top, 1 down low, moving from our right to our left. Tiger had him in the backfield for a loss, but Atlas just overran the play. Man made him miss and gained about 6 yards there, Doug.
Yeah, it looks like a gain of right at 5 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 5. There you go. 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line. Eagles break the huddle. 2 receivers stacked here to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the right, wing to the right. Moran lined up behind the quarterback in pistol. Flags on the play. Looks like they're having some questions about the clock. We'll see what the flag is about.
Looks like a false start on the Menard Eagles.
So that'll bring it back to the original line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. Menard breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right with a wing in the backfield. Snap is back. Quarterback looking for a quick pass there to the left-hand side. Well covered and defended by the Tigers' defensive backfield.
Great play by number 20, Victor Pinkney there, busting up that play and making the quarterback hold the ball.
Yep. Quarterback decided to pull it down and keep it. Tried to find up some room around the left-hand side of the offense and got about 2 yards on the carry. Be 3rd and 8 from the 11-yard line. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the left. Wing to the left. Snap is back. Quarterback fakes a handoff. Looking for some running room. Met hard and hit hard. Right at the 12-yard line, the 17-yard line. Couldn't see who was in on the tackle, but
Aiden Nelson in with the tackle.
Quarterback took a shot there. That'll bring up 4th and 7 from the 17-yard line, and the Eagles will bring out the kicking team, and they're going to punt it away. So Tigers defense continuing to look good here tonight. Started off strong and ended up with an interception there about halfway through the first quarter and continuing here in the second quarter as well. Snap is back. Low kick from the punter. It's going to bounce at the 45-yard line.
Brady Chill's got the corner. He's got the corner, Doug. He's going to the house with it. 1 man to beat. Oh, great play by the punter.
So Brady Childers found plenty of running room there to the left-hand side. Brought down at the 11-yard line by the punter.
I'm going to give him heck about that tonight. Oh, the punter can't tackle you, man.
Great return there by the young sophomores. A low line drive kick, bounced a couple of times, Worried about him fielding it cleanly there right around the 50-yard line, but a lot of running room there around the far side.
He took that corner, and I think if he busted it outside, he makes it.
May have had a little more running room.
Like to see the Tigers capitalize on the great return there.
They break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Tight end set up to the left. Snap is back. Fakes the handoff. And Braylon's going to keep it around the left-hand side. Fights through 3 tackles.
A lot of just trying to cut his legs out there instead of wrapping up. And he got a 3-yard gain, which should have been a loss.
Bring it there into the inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 8.
Tigers need a touchdown here.
We can get a first down at the 1-yard line. So it's not 2nd and goal. 2nd and 8 from the 8-yard line. This is 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Tigers taking time here. We're going to have to burn a timeout. I got to put 10 seconds to go on the play clock. I'm hoping coach is watching it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and call a timeout, coach.
And he got it off. Pass out to the right-hand side to Denison Morgan. He's going to catch it right at the line of scrimmage out here in the flats on the right-hand side, but he's going to be dropped for no gain.
I think that's Thibodeau, buddy.
Was that John Paul in the backfield?
Yes, I think that was Thibodeau, number 18. Those red jerseys are hard to see.
Yeah, I thought I saw 10 there. That would make sense being John Paul out of the backfield.
I just didn't think John Paul could catch very good, but the ball was bobbled.
8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 0-0 score, but Tigers threatening.
We need a touchdown here.
3rd and 7 from the 8-yard line. Set of receivers to the right-hand side. Braylon Norman's going to keep it around the left-hand side. He's going to be tripped up a yard in the backfield. Nice play by the freshman cornerback for Menard. That's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 8 from the 9-yard line.
I think we're about to maybe see Carter Hogue right here trying to get us 3 points here. But Tigers running backs need to realize we're a north-south running team, not east-west.
That's right. And it does look like Carter Hogue is out on the field.
Big conversion here for the young sophomore. That's a good kick right there. That's a
25-yard field goal attempt. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
I bet you John Hogue right now is having a heart attack.
Line it up there on the left-hand hash, the left side hash of the field.
Looks like we're going to think about it.
And we're going to call a timeout, make sure everyone is set and understands their responsibilities. Through 3 games, I don't think this may be just our second field goal attempt.
Yes.
So maybe some questions and some uncertainty around our alignment and
ball
placement.
It looks like we were a yard closer, but hey, you're trying to gain every.
So our 25-yard kick just made it to its way to a 26-yard kick. We're going to give a shout out to our second quarter sponsors here for tonight: Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temp Agency, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition.
Thanks to those sponsors.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors for tonight's action, and big shout out to 446Sports, where you can find all of your Tiger football action on Friday nights this season.
I keep waiting every Saturday morning for us to be fired from them, but
I hadn't gotten a letter yet.
Looks like Hoagie's getting ready to kick it. This will be a big make for the young man.
Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up.
Hoagie.
Carter Hogue with his first field goal of the year. First field goal of his career.
I would say career, career.
So congratulations to that young man. 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Tigers take a 3-0 lead off of a 26-yard field goal by sophomore Carter Hogue.
We got one kicker in Colorado State right now. Got another kicker. We're going to just come like field goal kicker high or something.
That might be it. That might be it. Well, nice to get see a lead out there, and
I think the first lead for the Tigers all year, huh?
Hey, we'll take it. We will take it, and it might be been a tough couple of weeks here.
Yeah.
To start the season, and knew that the pre-district schedule or the games prior to district
Our ex-coach
gonna
wanted
be
to
tough.
challenge us, I think, is a polite way of putting it.
Very challenging schedule here to start the season, and obviously Bunkie down south playing well this year. Had a winnable game last week against Red River. No, Red River's got one of their better teams that they've had in a while, and they're excited about their season. Certainly was a winnable game for us.
I did feel for Red River tonight. They are going to Oak Grove, who is renaming their stadium after the last two coaches who happen to be father and son over the last 50 years. So Oak Grove is expecting a big crowd tonight, and Red River gets to go into that monster of a place to play. They're expecting close to 10,000 fans tonight.
That's going to be a game right there.
I don't think it's going to be a game.
Well, it will be a sight to see, I guess.
Yes. Little Carter Hogue with the kick, a little squibber down the right side of the field. Oh, he bobbled it. Now he picks it up. Uh-oh.
And
Carter now is going to have to make the tackle. Carter Hogue with a touchdown saving tackle.
Right at the
49 yard line, our 49. They crossed the midfield.
So had a bobble there on the right around the 20-yard line when the kick returner was fielding it, and found a hole in the defense after the bobble, kind of a breakdown in coverage lanes there, and he's going to bring it out to the Tigers' 48-yard line.
And it's at Sam Brocotti again at Brocotti's Restaurant. If they're related, I would love a free meal for all the plugs I'm giving you this game. So
maybe for the broadcast for next Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, I was there eating lunch.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, the Tiger 48-yard line. Two receivers on each side of the formation. Snaps back to the quarterback. He's just going to take it straight up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for about 2 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down at the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 from that point. Couple of score updates. Captain Shreve over Natchitoches Central, 20-7 in the first quarter. Oak Grove over Red River, 27-0 in second quarter action there. Logansport against Bossier, 0-0. LaSalle against Maryville, 0-0 as well. Elton over Montgomery, 14-0 in the second quarter. So Menard breaks the huddle, two receivers on each side of the formation. Quarterback fakes a handoff. No one there. He's going to pull it up and keep it. He's met hard at the line of scrimmage. He's going to fall forward for about a yard, but I think Peyton Mitchell
just missiled him. I mean,
chopped him down, and he hit hard.
That looked like it hard from here.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 from the 45-yard line.
We're going to take our 6-minute water break here too, Dudley. Mandatory 6-minute water break.
So we're going to take about a 60-second timeout. Tigers lead Menard 3-0. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Ready? Welcome back, Tiger fans. 3rd down, about 7 to go. Menard back to pass. Receiver was not anticipating the ball there, and Hayden Nelson went for the interception. Almost had it. Looks like the Menard Eagles, a little miscommunication on their part there. Should bring it up 4th down. I would think they'd punt here, huh, Dud? With about 4th and 7 to go on just on our side, and it does look like the Menard Eagles are going to try to pin us deep.
Yeah, they'll punt from the Tigers' 45-yard line.
Don't be scared of a fake here.
Yeah.
We left one wide open last night.
Definitely need to be aware of that, and I'm sure that they saw that on film. 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. Menard punting from the Tigers' 45-yard line, prime area for a fake punt. So hopefully we've got that on the lookout. They are going to kick it away. It's going to land at the 25-yard line, bounce around there. Tigers clearing away. Like to see that.
I think we worked on that on practice after last week's
I believe that was a point of emphasis after a couple of instances, especially there in game one.
Got another local score. Manny's losing to Leesville 21-0 in the second quarter. Third week in a row, Manny has been held scoreless. I keep thinking there's a different Manny we're talking about.
Young team. I know, and the Manny folks won't like to hear it, but definitely rebuilding there in Manny, as I believe they had about 28 seniors graduate last year.
Well, and no one is going to pull a punch against them.
No.
I mean, it's
so single receiver on each side of the formation. Looks like maybe Preston.
Nope.
Is that Braylon still in there?
Braylon's in there, yes.
Thought I saw number one. Left my binoculars in my truck. I should have brought those up.
These red jerseys with the blue numbers, they're tough to see. It's
so fighting forward there for a 4-yard gain though on first down. Bring up 2nd and 6
with 5 minutes to go till halftime. Our Tigers like to get a touchdown here.
Yeah.
Take a good commanding lead in halftime.
2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Wing there to the left. Faking the handoff. Braylon rolling out. Had a man open right around the 42-yard line and just over his shoulders. Looked like maybe Dennison Morgan there.
He could have floated that ball out there, and Dennison, the only thing could have got him was the turf monster.
Great play. Little misdirection there in the backfield with the bootleg rolling out to this side and the tight end dragging about 10 yards deep. And he was wide open.
God, you like seeing this. It's his first half of football playing quarterback. But
got a little excited seeing him open there.
Yeah, that's just float that baby out there.
Still a manageable third down, 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. 5 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Tigers leading Menard 3-0 here in the second quarter.
I just seen us get a first down on this drive to eat up more clock, if nothing else.
3 receivers bunched up to the right-hand side of the formation, and Coach Seastrunk's going to call a timeout, think about things.
Yeah, second quarter, I'd like to read out our second quarter sponsors: Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agency, Citibank and Trust, NFA Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition.
Big shout out to tonight's sponsors, and definitely a big shout out to 446Sports as they are presenting St. Mary's Tiger football and live streaming this season.
Live streaming. Got Menard is also associated with 446. They're in the booth beside us, broadcasting the game also. Very excited to be part of 446 Sports. We'll be doing a little interview with the colleagues down there at halftime.
Excited to do that, and big thank you to Mr. Doug Gann for all of his help and assistance getting us going.
And hadn't fired us yet.
So 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Tigers with 3 receivers bunched up to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the right.
Oh, I guess he didn't cross. He jumped, but he didn't cross.
Snap is back a little bit high. We're going to keep it there in the backfield, looking for some running room, and he's going to be tackled about 4 or 5 yards in the backfield. One of the big defensive tackles looked like broke through and was able to grab a bit of a jersey, and that's going to be a loss of 6 yards on the play. Bring up 4th and 12.
Jacob Jensen, another sophomore. Well, Menard's sophomore heavy like we are. Hudson had told me they were, and that's a good-looking young man. And I just remembered Braylon. I saw the number 32 really getting on Braylon there, and I forgot Braylon played with these boys.
He did.
He was a junior high. He was at Prom Sucker. So these are a lot of his old friends, and now he's playing against them. We know how fun that can be.
So snap is back. Dennison punting from his own 15-yard line. Fielded there at the 41-yard line. Great play. Downfield.
No, Hayden Nelson, our transfer from Montgomery there, moved over and made a great tackle there to trip him up.
Yep, punt fielded at the Tigers' 40-yard line, the Menard 40-yard line. had some running room around the right-hand side, and Hayden able to trip him up there at the 42-yard line. Big tackle there.
He grabbed one shoe and got those feet tangled up for him.
4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the first half. Tigers leading Menard 3-0. The Eagles taking over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Twin receivers on each side of the formation. Tailback motioning out to the right-hand side. Quarterback's going to keep it, looking for some running room. He's scrambling around. Found a little room there on the left-hand side after breaking a tackle in the backfield. He's going to pick up 5 yards on the carry.
Boy, John Paul Thibodeau, wish he could have that again.
Had him wrapped up about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know why he just didn't lower his shoulder and kill him in the back. He looked like he was just trying to wrap him up instead of.
As we mentioned, quarterback's a good-sized young man. He's a load to bring down back there. Be 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. 3 receivers the left-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. Quarterback looking left, now rolling left, and he's going to throw incomplete. Intended receiver looks like number 1, maybe.
Number 1, yes. Zach Duzon. Let's see if I can turn the light on for a second.
Getting a little dark in here. But there is some laundry on the field, and they're going to call holding against the Eagles. And that'll back them up there on 2nd down after the incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd and 15 after they get to replay the down. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Tigers leading the Eagles 3-0. Big holding penalty there after the incomplete pass against the Eagles. 2nd and 15 from their own 37-yard line. The Eagles break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right and the left. Tailback Moran lined up to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Now we're motioning. Ball's on the carpet.
The quarterback covered it up. Might have took a little knee in the head from Tucker Johnson there. Just wanted to help him cover it up.
Had a little motion there from right to left. Looked like they maybe – I couldn't tell if they were trying to hand off on a speed sweep or jet sweep or fake a handoff, but the ball was knocked out of the quarterback's hand, hit the carpet. He was able to jump on top of it.
Brings up a long 3rd down for Menard Eagles. You got to feel like they'll take a shot here with pretty much nothing to lose. Well, I guess you can turn it over with 2 minutes and dang near 3 minutes to go in the half.
Be 3rd and 20 from their own 32-yard line.
Key here is don't let Tiger defense, don't let anybody behind you.
3 receivers left-hand side of the formation. The Eagles not even going to try to go deep. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to lose a yard. Be 4th and 21. Not sure what the thought process is there.
Unless they're setting up a fake punt here and just wanted to get to it.
Certainly not a lot of confidence in their passing game. Clock's running. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
I definitely showed a lack of confidence in the passing game there. I think I'd have to maybe throw a screen or something at least there.
Try to get the ball out in space. And
I think the Tigers need to come for this punt right now.
So Brady had a nice return on the last punt return. He's standing at the Tigers' 40-yard line, waiting on the kick. Better kick this time. He's going to field it at the 33-yard line.
He's got this edge.
And not able to get away from the first tackler.
Great open field tackle by number 6 there. Brooks Juno.
Brooks
Young
Juno.
freshman. Man, Menardi's young. They're a lot like us. They're young.
So Tigers will take over 1st and 10 with 1 minute 54 seconds left to go in the first half. Be 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. See if the Tigers can get some points on the board here. 2 receivers set up wide on each side of the formation, all the way out past the numbers.
I can just see what this play here is, Doug.
John Paul Thibodeau next to Braylon's right-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. Braylon's just going to keep it, dive up the middle, and he's going to fall forward for about 4 yards on the carry. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. Be 2nd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
I guess Coach Easter's going to play it a little safe, too. If we break something, maybe then you take a shot. But looks like both sides are kind of content going into halftime 3-0, and don't want to give up that big play, I guess, and momentum swing.
Minute 30 seconds left to go in the first half. 2 receivers on each side of the formation again. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it, looking for some running room. Hole up the middle, looking for some blockers. Across
He gets
the 40,
a block.
50, 30, out of bounds, pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line of the Eagles with 1:13 seconds left to go. We're in score position now.
Number 3, our wide receiver down here, gets a block. I mean, he's gone.
Pushed out of bounds right there at the 28-yard line is where they're going to end up marking him down.
All he had to do was get in the man's way.
Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from there. Maybe expect a little bit of the same. Maybe fake a run and pop a pass over the middle. Snap is back. John Paul Thibodeau looking for some running room around the left-hand side, not finding any as the Menard defense able to spread that one out, push him out towards the boundary there. They're going to drop him for a 1-yard loss.
Guess who made the time?
Oh.
The people that are going to give me lunch next week. But keep giving them a restaurant plug. If they're the same people, Riccati. It's
And what number is he?
number 20.
Number 20. He is active, I believe, on both sides of the ball.
Yes, he is. He's a playmaker.
So 40 seconds left to go on the game clock.
Oh, dangerous pass by the Tigers. I don't know about that one, Dud.
2nd and 11, and had a pass there on an out route on the left-hand side, read immediately by the defensive back.
That had pick 6 written all over.
We're lucky that one was not intercepted. It'd be 3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line. 36 seconds to go in the half. Certainly need to pick up at least 10 yards, I think, to get into decent field goal range here.
We need to take a shot with Hayden down deep up top up there. Shallon Ganley in motion here.
3 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the right. Quarterback rolling to the left. Dumps it off to Shallon Gandy, looking for some running room. Skips past a couple of defenders, and he's going to fall down at the 23-yard line. 23 seconds to go, and the clock is continuing to run. Let's see what the Tigers.
We don't have another timeout, do we?
No, they're going to let it run and call a timeout, and then we're going to kick a field goal from there. We do have one timeout, I believe, remaining.
I'm not going to agree with the last 2 calls by our Tigers. I'd rather a shot down in the end zone and take a shot. That's going to be a long field goal for little Carter Hogue.
Yeah, we may see a second field goal kicker in. I know we've been toying with another kicker in practice. But right now they have it marked at the 23-yard line. So it would be right at a 40-yard kick.
40-yard kick. That's a long one for Mr. Hogue. Okay. Tigers are coming out, and we'll see what they do. I see Hoagie running out there, Dud. He got enough butt in him to get it that far? We're about to find out, huh?
He's going to step up there right at the 30-yard line, be a 40-yard kick. 2 seconds left to go on the game clock.
Tiger fans start blowing.
Last play of the first half here.
Help him out, Tiger fans.
Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it's going to be just short.
Just a little short there, Tiger fans. As we head into halftime, Tigers are leading 3-0. First lead of the ball the year for us, Dud.
Well, I think obviously we'd like to have some more points on the board. Good thing is defense has been playing great here in the first half.
Yes.
Bernard really hasn't shown too much. I don't think that we weren't expecting. So that's good. Defense has played solid. Some missed opportunities there on offense, but got a new quarterback here in this week, trying to kind of feel their way through this first half, see what's working well, what's not. We'll see
the quarterback run a lot more than when Preston. Preston's more of a pocket passer than a runner. So I think they're just trying to implement that and trying to get more points on the board.
I want to give a shout out to our first half sponsors, Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guidros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Mobile's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy, Manpower Temp Agency, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big shout out to all of our sponsors for tonight's action. We're going to take a little break here for halftime. Tigers leading the Eagles 3-0 Friday night action. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Enjoy the halftime show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for second half action here Friday night in Turpin Stadium with your Tigers leading the Eagles 3-0. Tigers received the ball to open the game, so they'll be kicking off here tonight. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Tigers kicking from our left to right. The Eagles returner sitting about the 15-yard line waiting on the kick, and it looks like they're going to blow it dead. Don't see a flag on the play.
Not really sure what happened there.
Maybe some question with the game clock. Looks like they're resetting it. Don't see a penalty flag, but we are going to redo the kick.
Oh, okay. The line referee up here in the booth said it's his mess up.
Oh, So both teams looking to for a little spark in action on the offensive side of the ball here in the second half. Tigers able to put 3 points on the board, but not a lot of offense between the two. Able to move the ball some, but just couldn't put it in the end zone.
I did find out at halftime. I went down and did an interview with our fellow 446 guys, and Brocati. Oh, onside kick. Oh, not covered nicely by Menard there. Brocati for Menard is the restaurant people, and I did get another plug for my plate dinner.
Oh, there we go. Well, the onside kick recovered by, I think it was number 14.
Carson Harrison,
senior wide receiver for the Eagles. He was able to cover it up at the 44-yard line.
Not mad at the call,
No, take a shot, and defense has been playing well, knock on wood. Hopefully that continues. But the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation, single receiver to the left. Eagles coming out with an eye, got a fullback and tailback in the backfield, quarterback under center. And they're going to go straight dive off the left-hand side. Had a little bit of running room.
Close the air. Hayden Nelson called his name out a lot tonight. Number 4 for us. Great tackle there. That could have been a big gain for the Eagles.
Moran fell forward for a 3-yard gain on the carry.
Tigers looked like they had somebody coming in late, cornerback late to the game there.
The 2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line. Lots of Tigers in the backfield on the snap.
Gannon Sheffield almost took the handoff there. I think if he'd have been paying more attention, he could have just grabbed the ball.
We've noted a couple of times how quick off the ball he is for a freshman. Just a ball of muscle and speed up in the middle. And energy.
Ask any one of his teachers. Energy.
Moving at 110 miles an hour at all time, and he just about took the handoff. The Eagles fortunate that there wasn't a fumble on the play. But that'll be a 1-yard loss, be 3rd and 8 from the 46-yard line. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to the left. Now he's going to pull it down, rumble up the middle for about a 2-yard gain. Found a little bit of running room, but the doors closed quickly.
Jonathan Morgan, number 10 on the tackle there.
Tigers are going to bring him down after a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. They'll mark him down at the 49-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5 from there, and looks like the punting unit's coming out on the field.
Was that a design draw, or was it we just busted through so fast?
He looked quickly there to his right-hand side. I think he may have wanted to throw it, but had pressure in his face quickly.
A lot of it, too.
Tiger defensive front, impactful 2 plays in a row there on that drive is going to force a punt. High snap.
Get away from it. We got somebody near. Oh, great. Oh, I'm not sure why that young man caught the ball, but thank you. Thank you, number 4.
High snap, short high punt, takes an Eagle bounce, and Eagle defender is going to cover it up. Could have rolled probably another 10 yards potentially.
Number 4, Aiden Burks, the freshman. We'll probably get a talking to on that play.
And he looks like the
coach is already
on top of that one.
Thank you, Gabe.
Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Tigers leading the Eagles 3-0.
That's when the dad looks at the mom and goes, "That's your son."
Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers tight and bunched up on the left-hand side. A little misdirection there in the backfield.
Number 26 made a great play from Menard there. Hunter Branch stayed at home. We tried a little misdirection reverse there, and he stayed at home and busted it up.
Notice that a couple of times. They're strong safeties or outside linebackers walking up, and they're staying at home. They're wide. They're very wide there on the outside.
I really don't think you're going to get them. They're a smart team. You're not going to get them with a misdirection.
Had a gain of 2 on the carry. Be 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Tigers tight trips formation on the right-hand side again. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau.
Oh,
He's got a running room. Broke the tackle. He's crossing the 50, crossing the 40.
They're not going to get him, dog. They're not going to get him.
10, 5, touchdown, Tigers.
No flags on the field. Better not be. Oh, I hear Dr. Thibodeau screaming from upstairs.
77-yard touchdown run by John Paul Thibodeau.
He busted through that tackle and went to the house.
That was a big play. Looking to get
huge.
things rolling on the offense, and opening drive of the second half, we're able to break a long one. No, John Paul Thibodeau has the power, and we've seen the speed. Finally able to put it on display here.
Put it on display. Ran through a tackle and then took it to the house. And he's just a sophomore. We're sophomore loaded. But I like Menard. They're pretty sophomore heavy. It's going to be a big game for the next couple of years.
It will be.
Looks like we must have got a little celebration. Oh wait, no, it's against them. Now you got to go for 2, don't you guys? What are they doing?
They're going to mark it down at the normal spot. It looks like maybe some confusion there. I'm not sure what that was about.
Definitely confused me.
Carter Hogue lining up for the extra point.
Oh, he's going to nail this
Placeholder down at the 10-yard line. Snaps back, hold is down, kick is up.
I don't know.
And it's good. Carter Hogue.
He's kind of like my golf game. It's got a little slice.
Don't change your game, change your aim.
With John Evans' philosophy right there.
Well, with that, I believe I had it down as a 77-yard touchdown run by John Paul Thibodeau. Extra point by Carter Hogue. 9 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers take a 10-0 lead over the Eagles here in third quarter action. With that, guys, we're going to take about a 60-second timeout and rest our voice, and we'll be back momentarily. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers preparing to line up the kick here, and there may have been a penalty because they are backing the ball up here on the kickoff.
I think we got an excess celebration, but Menard chose to have it forced on the kickoff.
Makes sense. We'll give a shout out to our third quarter sponsors.
Post-Shade Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Event Center, Trimax Industries, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. Family Doctors of Natchitoches, that's Carter Hogue's dad. That's a proud dad standing in the stands right now.
Tigers will kick it off. Ball will land at the 35-yard line, bounce around there in the deep in the Menard side of the field, and brought down at the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, after the penalty, I'll take that, Doug.
Austin Parr, it looked like a freshman, was the return man for the Eagles. And faced him a few times in baseball. He's a heck of an athlete. Also faced him down in the elementary Red River League a couple of years ago. He's a great athlete. Knew he was over at Menard, starting, it looks like, on both sides of the ball here as a freshman.
Well, Menard, like I stated, is a very young team. They'll be a contender for the next couple of years.
Menard breaks the huddle. Twin receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Straight quarterback keeper, not even looking for a handoff. He's going to fight forward for about 2 yards.
Gaining Sheffield again with great penetration. Young man just needs to learn to control it a little bit when he gets back there, but that'll come with experience.
Coming in so quick, he struggles breaking down right there at the point of attack.
Right.
He's coming in so fast. Like you said, that just comes with some experience, and we know that the quarterback's a load back there. So.
Oh, Gannon's giving up 50, 60 pounds to him, but you can't tell Gannon that.
No, absolutely not. 2nd and 8 from the 35-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation again. Quarterback in the pistol. Receiver motioning from left to right. Handoff there, off tackle on the left-hand side. Has some running room following a receiver who's blocking downfield. And Moran's going to fall forward for a 15-yard gain. He'll be down at the 50-yard line.
Big hole there opened up for the young man, and he took advantage of it. Got some good speed, it looks like.
Aiden Moran, number 13 for Menard. I believe he's a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And, shows good
junior,
speed.
I'm sorry.
He's a junior.
He is a junior.
Shows good speed out in the open field, and definitely one of the Eagles' primary weapons as we've seen year to date.
Eagles haven't really thrown the ball at all. I'm anxious to see their passing game.
No, and they have a couple of capable receivers. I haven't seen number 17, who was good for them first couple of games, tall receiver. So snap is back, handoff to Moran on the left-hand, or excuse me, the offense's right-hand side again. Finds a little room off tackle. He's going to fight forward for 4 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down at the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6 from there.
Menard definitely takes the approach a lot like us, spread them out, and then try to run through the lanes. Bringing that big Atlas back in, that's a game changer for us right there. Like he came out to get a breather.
So seeing some heavy pulling guards and tackles at times there for Menard as they try to reset the blocking lanes there on offense. Has a quick pass there to the flats out on the right-hand side. Nice open field tackle. Couldn't tell who that was on the far end.
He closed the gap because at first he took a bad angle, but he closed the gap. I got that as I really can't tell that far away. I think that's Camden Linton, number 24. Yes, Camden Linton.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the 42-yard line. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers leading the Eagles 10-0.
Big third down here for the Tigers. I like to see get a good stop here.
2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff in the backfield. Has some running room there off tackle. And that's going to be a first down carry for Moran as he takes it about 7 yards. They'll mark him down at the 34-yard line, and he's going to limp off the field as he was tackled there below the knee. Looks like an injury to his lower right-hand leg.
Hope the young man's all right. Menard going to take a timeout, let him think about it.
We got a 6-minute mandatory water timeout.
I'd like to thank our third quarter sponsors again. Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, LLC, Campbell Monument Company, LeCaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and the Family Eye Care.
Big shout out to 446Sports as well and all of their support every Friday night for Tiger football. So both teams back on the field after mandatory water timeout. Eagles will have it 1st and 10 from the Tiger 34-yard line. The quarterback's going to keep it there around the left-hand side. A lot of Tigers there in the backfield. They're going to drop him for a 1-yard loss on the carry.
Ken Linton really didn't make the tackle there, but he blew that play up. And then the host of Tigers came in to clean it up for him.
So loss of 1 on the play. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the game clock in the third quarter. 2nd and 11 from the Tigers' 45-yard line. Menard got a couple of first downs here on this drive.
Menard had a tough go opening kickoff their last game. They lost 2 players on the opening kickoff of the season. On the same play. So looks like Menard's going to call a timeout here. If you want to take
with
one
that,
with him.
5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter action. Tigers lead the Eagles 10-0. We'll take this opportunity for a 60-second timeout. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our Eagles, 2nd and 11,
Looking
to take a shot downfield, and he's got a guy wide open inside the 5-yard line. It'd be number 10.
Well, I asked to see the passing game, and I wish it wouldn't have.
With a what was that, about a 34-yard touchdown pass to number 10,
Cutter Knowles.
Cutter Knowles, junior wide receiver for Menard.
Threw the ball right on the money. The lefty did there. That was a great shot. Pretty fast.
And Tigers, we've noted that the Eagles have been run heavy throughout the game.
Menard's going to go for 2.
And probably lulled our defense to sleep a little bit. Menard going for 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs lined up behind the quarterback in the backfield in an I formation. Quarterback's moving back and forth from under center to pistol.
Tried to draw us off sides there.
Snap is back. Handoff to the fullback. He's met at the 4-yard line, and he's going to fall down at the 1-yard line.
Tucker Johnson with the tackle there.
So 2-point conversion attempt is no good. With 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Tigers are going to lead the Eagles 10-6 after a 33-yard touchdown pass to Cutter Knowles for the Eagles.
Want to take a timeout here, done?
Yeah, let's sit it back for about 60 seconds. We've got to update the score here on our board here, but so we'll be back in about 30 seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Tigers set to receive the kickoff. They're leading the Eagles 10-6. Looks like there's some conversation out on the field as to where they're spotting the ball again. Not sure what's going on there.
It seems like a lot of conversation on kickoffs we've had.
Or maybe they're looking for a new ball.
Oh, all right, looks like Menard has the ball they want to kick now. Hopefully it's one Brady Childress likes to receive and take to the house.
Brady's sitting at the right about the 18-yard line.
Waiting on the kick. And waiting on the kick. Here it comes. Look. All right, Brady. Let's take it, Brady. Let's take it, buddy.
Sit at the 30. Looking for some running room. Ran past a blocker there. And
I don't know what that blocker was doing out there. We won't call his number out. I don't want to hurt his mom and dad's feelings, but he didn't do anything.
They'll be down at the 37-yard line. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from there.
Like to see a little block there. Tigers coming out. Braylon Norman's still at quarterback, our senior coach trying to officials talking about it again. Not sure what the conversation is about, but they seem to be conversating a lot, don't we?
And we'll thank our let's see.
There we go. With 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Tigers have the lead 10-6. They're moving from our left to our right.
Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers bunched up tight to the right side of the formation, tight end on the left-hand side. Receivers in motion from right to left. Braylon Norman takes the snap, keeping it over the left-hand side, trying to find some running room off tackle. He's going to fight forward for about a 2-yard gain on the play. Not a lot of running room there on the outside.
No, we got to do a little more north-south, I believe. Too much east-west. Too much east-west. Somebody lied to us and told us we're fast.
Clock continues to run. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
We got a Tiger with a pretty good – Braylon, we got a good little hitch in his giddy up there.
Ball spotted at the Tigers' 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 from there.
I'd like to see Thibodeau right here maybe.
Single receiver on each side of the formation. Tight end and a wingback on the left-hand side of the formation. Braylon fakes the handoff. Rolling out to this right-hand side, has a couple of receivers open, just couldn't make the throw. And Dennison Morgan looks like open about 10 yards deep and just threw it just wide beyond his hands. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 after the incompletion. Clock's going to stop 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
I like the play. I don't like the call of it then just because Braylon was already limping and then you roll him out. He just ran it, let him catch the play to catch his breath, and maybe a handoff to tip, then come with that play maybe.
Yeah, long 3rd and 8 here.
Tigers need to convert here. Tigers need a first down to keep the momentum going our direction.
Tigers break the huddle. 3 backs in the that's a running back, quarterback 2. Braylon's in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Tight end there to the left. Looks like Coach C. Strunk is motioning over to the officials. There is flag on the play.
Think we got a delay of game?
Got a delay game on the –
It's been a problem for the Tigers all year getting the play in on time. I'm not a big fan of the quarterback coming all the way to the sideline and running back out.
Yeah, didn't see it seem especially slow on that play. Nevertheless, it'll be 3rd and 13. The Tigers' 34-yard line. 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling out to his left. He's met in the backfield by a host of defenders. He's going to be dropped for a big loss on the play. Bring up 4th down. They're going to mark him down at the 26-yard line.
Just not a good series there for the Tigers, going in the wrong direction. And Menard is fired up, looking like they got the momentum right now, folks.
Yeah, Tigers defense, we're going to need a good punt here, and Tiger defense is going to have to step up and shut down this momentum. Clock's running. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers leading the Eagles 10-6, but punting here after failing to convert on the 3rd and 13.
We need one of them Dennison Morgan 80-yard punts here.
So Dennison sitting at about the 15-yard line. Austin Para set to receive at the 35-yard line, and he's going to fall down on the catch. Probably did a good job holding on to that one as he slipped and fell as soon as he received the ball. They're going to mark him down right at the where he caught it at the 35-yard line. Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from there.
I was hoping when I saw him kind of stumbling there, we'd see it bounce off his chest a little bit or something, but young man held on to it for the Eagles. With 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the third quarter, your St. Mary's Tigers are up 10-6 with Menard having possession of the football. I'd like to thank our third quarter sponsors, Poche Performance, TXL, UF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, Campbell Monument, LaCaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. All right, must have had a penalty on the Eagles for some reason. We're backing them up. I think maybe some taunting or something. That's a 15-yarder.
Not sure, but they were did down him at the 35-yard line, I thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just marked out 15.
Down to the 20.
It was definitely a penalty of some sort. I'm not quite sure what it was. I know the coach is very animated over there right now.
So,
are we marking off another one? I think we are, Dudley. So,
back-to-back penalties. Ball was spotted at the 35 or 30-yard line. Now they're at the 10-yard line.
The math is not making sense to me here, Dudley. One was a 15er and one was – I'm not sure what the penalties were, folks, but looks like the rest is coming in. Maybe no, I don't know
the
what's
flag.
going on.
Eagles will have it 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
There were back-to-back penalties on the Eagles. I'm going to say it off, non-playing penalties too. It was must have been on sportsmanlike conduct calls. Really flipped the field for the Eagles there. I mean, they had good field position. Now they're on the 10.
Eagles break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, wing and a receiver on the right-hand side. Snap is back, and apparently they're going to blow this one dead and reset the play clock. No flag on the play. Looked like a clock issue. So after back-to-back penalties, we're going to reset the play clock here on 1st and 10.
Well, we got a ball game going on. The Tigers opened the season with a 3A opponent and second and third ball game of the year, battling 2A opponents. Definitely playing up a few classifications here for us.
The Eagles break the huddle. Snap is back. Handoff to Moran in the backfield. Bottled up at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be marked down. Maybe a loss of about a half yard on the play.
Peyton Mitchell came flying in from the other side of the defense like a missile there to wrap the young man up for a loss.
A couple of area score updates. Captain Shreve over Natchitoches Central, 33-7 at half. Oak Grove over Red River, 55-0 in the fourth quarter. Claiborne over Riverdale, 36-0 at halftime. Elton over Montgomery, 22-14, and that is a third quarter score. Eagles break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation, single receiver and a wing to the left. Moran lined up to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Quick pass out to the receiver. Breaks a tackle.
Drops the ball. We picked it up. We got it. Our ball. I don't know how the young man fumbled it. I guess he was shifting it in his arms and just dropped it. Because he was not touched.
He broke through 2 tacklers. Thought we were going to have him for a loss in the backfield. Great job by the receiver breaking through those 2 tacklers and had some room to run.
Yeah, he was in the open field and just dropped it.
Ball pops out at the Tigers' 18-yard line, and couldn't tell who jumped on it from there, but recovered fumble by the Tigers. They'll have it inside the red zone, marked down officially at the 19-yard. No, I'm sorry, at the 17-yard line. Got officials all over the field here, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to follow where everyone's at. So big opportunity here for the Tigers as they break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul lined up behind Braylon Norman, who is in the pistol. Now he moves up to his right-hand side. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it up, looking for running room off the right-hand side. Has the corner. Going to get about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4.
Tigers have definitely gone to a lot more wildcat with Braylon at quarterback this week and have moved the ball well. They haven't punched it in the end zone as much as I'd like us to, but we've moved it well.
And they'll give him 4 yards on the carries, mark him out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6 from there. Minute 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers up by 4 over the Eagles. 3 receivers to the right. Inside receivers now motioning to the left.
Oh, we jumped.
2 on each side of the formation, and we've got a false start on the Tigers. That's going to back us up.
He's must have been pulling on the play and trying to get a jump on it. I kind of predicted that Oak Grove Red River beat down.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah. Oh, poor I like this score. South Beauregard up 21-7 on our old coach York and Buckeye. I hate that for old Coach York. I'll be sending a donation to South Beauregard this week.
Tigers break the huddle. Be 2nd and 11 after the penalty. They'll have it marked at the 18-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau, moving from his right to his left, looking for some running room off tackle.
Had him bottled up.
Well defended by the cornerback on that side, able to turn him back in and mark him down. 3-yard gain on the carry, be 3rd and 8 from the 15-yard line.
I don't know if we've taken a shot out down deep all night, Doug. I think now might be the time. Let him throw a post pattern, something in the end zone here.
Clock's running, 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers up by 4, 10-6 over the Eagles. 3rd and 8 from Eagles' 15-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver and wing to the Tigers' left-hand side of the formation.
He's open in the middle. He's open in the middle of the field. Oh. Wow, he had Yop wide open in the middle of the field.
Braylon was rolling out after faking the handoff to the right-hand side, had an open receiver in the middle of the field, just couldn't find him. And he's going to be brought down. Loss of 1 on the play, be 4th and 9 from the 16-yard line.
Looks like we're going to give Hoagie another shot here. He was a little short on this distance last time.
Be a 33-yard kick on this one. They're going to mark it down. He'll be kicking from the 23-yard line from the right hash.
Menard is definitely playing back for the fake. Oh, he might have. Oh, he hooked it.
And he hooked it. It's going to be wide left.
He had the distance, but I like him more on this hash. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So missed opportunity there with the turnover inside the red zone. Tigers are going to miss a field goal as the time runs out of here at the end of the third quarter. We'll go into fourth quarter action. Tigers up 10-6.
Tigers had their chances tonight to put this game away and have not been able to do it.
We'll thank our third quarter sponsors here now that we're moving into the fourth quarter. Poche Performance, TX ULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, Campbell Monument Company, LaCaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corkin, Cruz, Gillette, and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, and big shout out to 446 Sports for their support this football season. Live streaming every Friday night. So Menard will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. We move into the fourth quarter with your Tigers leading 10-6 over the Menard Eagles.
I'd like to see a big defensive stop here, Dud. God, that one hurt us. Not getting any points out of that. When you're that deep, you got to get it. Oh, my gosh. Look at the wide receiver out here. Look at that tackle.
Menard breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver and a wing to the right-hand side of the formation. Moran lined up behind the quarterback in pistol formation. Face the handoff. Quarterback looking off tackle on the left-hand side. And I believe we've got some laundry there. Had him about 6 yards in the backfield, the quarterback, and flags come in. It looks like we'll probably, as he was fighting through the tackle, maybe have a face mask.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being another call. And that's unfortunate because it was a play for loss. Now it's a positive play.
6-yard loss on the first down to a what I expect, I assume, is a 15-yard face mask and automatic first down. And we'll see if it's an automatic. If they're going from the point of the foul at the 14-yard line and they mark off 15 yards,
he's got some long steps. My math's not adding up right. Either way, very unfortunate for the Tigers there. Turning a negative play into a positive play for them.
Be 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Quick pass here to the right-hand side.
Brady Childers taking it to the house. He read that all the way. Great play by the sophomore.
2 receivers stacked here on the right-hand side of the formation. They run 2 or 3, maybe 4 quick passes, wide receiver screens with the stacked receivers. Brady Childress read it all the way.
Read it all the way.
Cut it off before it ever got to the receiver. That's going to be a 30-yard touchdown. Interception. Pick six.
Pick six. Great play by the young sophomore. I'll make up for it's not scoring down there in the end zone.
It's a huge play by the Tigers defense with 11 minutes and 38 seconds.
Big field goal here. That puts
Pick
us up
six.
11 points.
Up by 10 right now. This will make it for sure a two-score
Possession
game with the extra point. Carter Hogue lined up here at the Preston Tilley, the holder, at the 10-yard line. Carter Hogue attempting the extra point. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and it is good.
2-possession ball game, 2 touchdowns.
That's going to make it 17-6. Your Tigers over the Eagles with 11 minutes and 38 seconds left in the ball game. Great play by Brady Childress reading that wide receiver screen. He jumped it from get-go. I think he saw the receiver stepping back, slipped around his blocker, and was there for the interception.
Brady's a playmaker. Brady is one that could go to the next level and play college football or baseball, whatever he chooses.
Elite speed, great athlete. We've known the young man for a long time.
I started coaching when he was 7 years old,
and as he learns the varsity level of football and settles into his role at here at cornerback, he's going to continue to do big things.
I think how many touchdowns did he score for you in that Red River League that year?
At least 50, I think.
50 touchdowns, and he was just dominant.
Actually, one of the best games that we saw in that league, it was a battle in the playoffs, and it was Brady Childress and Austin Parra who is starting tonight for the Eagles. Great game, and those two were going at it the entire game, and we were able to win by about 10 points. So
it's amazing to watch these boys grow up over the years.
Yep. Tigers will kick off from their own 40-yard line here.
Now, that's not Hoagie kicking, is it now? That's your other
I believe
kicker?
that's Vincent Hung Dang, senior wide receiver, cornerback. I believe that's who's out there.
That's not Hoagie. Got the pooch kick.
Kick is up. It's going to land at the 35-yard line. Bounce there. Picked up at the 30. Got some running room up the middle. And they're going to mark him down. Cross midfield. They're going to mark him down at the 37-yard line.
That's not what the Tigers needed right there, guys.
Had a nice little pooch kick that actually hit the ground, bounced once before it was brought in by the returner, but a huge hole opened up right in the middle of the field, and he brought it back 30 yards on the return, maybe 40.
Yeah, I'm looking at Thibodeau there, Doug. He's holding that on his shoulder a little funny there. I don't know how Tibb's feeling right now. You see that right arm? He's kind of holding it funny.
So Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 37-yard line. Snap is back, faking the handoff. Looking to pass, has some pressure behind him, and he's going to be brought down. This will be a sack behind the line of scrimmage.
Tucker Johnson
had 2 defenders collide there on the sack. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, but we do have a defender hurt.
I think Tucker Johnson might have got the quarterback's foot into a not so good area. He hit his head.
We're going to 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers leading the Eagles 17-6. We'll take a timeout as we check on the status of the players down on the field. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tucker Johnson shaking up a little bit on the play, but looks like he's okay. Be 2nd and 12. Snap is back. Bernard, quarterback, rolling out to the left, looking deep. Has a receiver at the 20-yard line. He
dropped it.
Pulls it in and then drops it. It looked like number 5 for
I think Menard's coming back anyway. I got a flag on the field. I got a holding on Menard.
Looked like we did have a hold on the play.
Third quarter sponsors.
I was looking for the intended receiver on that.
Okay.
That dropped it. Jordan Wright, senior wide receiver, was the intended target.
He was going to the house with him and catches that thing. They're holding on the Menard Eagles, and you back them up there? Yeah. I'd like to thank our fourth quarter sponsors, the law office of Howard E. Conde, Lavinity, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Worcester Oil. So I'd like to thank 446 Sports for welcoming us to the family, and please tell your friends where they can hear us.
Got the score updated here on the ticker. So Menard will have it 2nd and about 20 from the Tigers' 49-yard line. Snap is back. Quarterback heaves one down the left sideline, overthrowing his receiver.
Now 3rd and a country mile coming up from Menard Eagles. Just don't let them behind you, Tigers.
Be a 4th and about 22 from the Tigers' 49-yard line.
Eagles moving from our left to our right. For our listeners, that's toward the Donald G. Kelly Athletic Complex.
10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers over the Eagles 17-6. Eagles 3rd and about 20.
I think they're going to go up top one-on-one against Brady there, Dud.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking down the right-hand side. Completes a pass for about 12 yards on that one. It'll be brought down, be 4th and about 8. Brought him down at the Tigers' 35-yard line on a post route there on the left-hand side. Nice pitch and catch by the Eagles, but about 8 yards short of the first down. I assume that they'll go for it from here.
Oh, yeah. That was on Michael French. I apologize, not Brady Childers. Probably staying away from Brady after that last pick six. Michael going to have to close that gap up a little bit.
Probably 3rd and 20-something, playing a soft zone, trying not to get beat deep.
But now he's got to close it up, which the young man's doing. Don't give that inside, Michael. There you go. Close it off. Close it off, buddy.
Be 4th and 8 from the Tigers' 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, wing, and a receiver to the left-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. Quarterback rolling to his right. Has some pressure, trying to catch the corner, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
They're throwing a flag on that?
The 30-yard line, and there was no way that
There's no way that was a flag. That was 2 guys hitting in the field of play. I have seen some bad calls, but ref, you blew that.
He hit him in the shoulder. Didn't see anything up in the head.
They're going to waive it. They got to waive it. They're going to make him pick it up. They have got to make him pick that flag up. That was a clean lick.
And I don't think they are. I think they're going to
oh, my gosh. To our listeners, there was bad calls at Red River. There is atrocious, and we just got 15 more. Wow, what a series. That was 4th down, man. Now they're going to be on the 10-yard line, probably. Braylon Norman comes up with a clean, just bomb on the quarterback. And then our coaching staff got a 15 more yards. Now the Tigers are with 9 minutes and 50 seconds. The defense has got a hold. Oh, he was in the field of play.
Oh, he was in the field of play. It was a hit to the shoulder area. Was no helmet-to-helmet contact.
There were bad calls, but then there's that call.
Wow. After the back-to-back penalties on the play, they're going to give it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 11, 17-6. Eagles on fourth down, in which they were unable to convert. Gets the benefit of a personal foul against the Tigers, and then an unsportsmanlike against the sidelines on the Tiger side after a horrendous call.
The coaches have to contain themselves, but that was just terrible call.
Yeah. And I think we'll have a timeout on the field. Can't see who called the timeout, but 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go on
the clock. Is kicking on Menard, the game clock. I don't know if they gave him a timeout.
Both teams started to move to the sidelines. Not really sure what's happening, but the play clock is running, as you mentioned. Menard breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver and wing to the right-hand side of the formation. Heavy pressure on the quarterback up the middle. He's able to weave his way through a couple of tacklers, and they're going to mark him down at the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
Dennison Morgan in with the tackle. Tigers need a spark here on defense. Somebody needs to make a play for us.
Just can't get over the call there on fourth down after the Eagles were not able to convert.
That was a clean hit by Braden. You know, you hate that for the young man.
2 receivers to the left, wing, and a single receiver to the right-hand side of the formation. Snap is back, fakes the handoff. Quarterback pulls it back, and he decides to keep it.
Did you see the hold? They just tackled our defensive tackle. Come on, Rasta. Can't do it to us 2 weeks in a row.
They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from there. Game clock ticks under 9 minutes to go.
Come on, Gannon Sheffield. Gannon Sheffield time here, Doug. Gannon Sheffield time.
Eagles break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver and a wing to the right-hand side of the formation.
They jump. Oh. They jump all on the ground. Okay. Menard jumped. That's going to help us out. He did exactly what I thought they were going to do. Just quarterback, keep it. All right, bringing Big Atlas in. I like it. So here comes a big 3rd down for the Menard Eagles and St. Mary's Tigers. This could these 2 next downs could be it for the Bishop's Cup.
Oh yeah,
war.
After the penalty, it'll be 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. Quarterback's rolling to his left, has pressure behind him.
He's going to get in. Eagles with a touchdown there on the extended play, thanks to the referee's generous call there, Dud. Let's go to time.
The Eagles will probably go for 2 here, down by 5. Ball will be spotted at the 3-yard line.
I just don't even know what to say about that call, Doug. Couple local scores while we wait here. Captain Shreve up 33-7 over Natchitoches Central. Leesville, oh, man, he got on the board, 54-21. Man, he's down. Elton still over Montgomery, 30-20. And here comes the 2-point conversion, Doug.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking down to his left, and he's going to throw it incomplete in the end zone. Looks like it was batted away. Not sure who was in the end zone. Probably Chance Rushing and Michael French would have been on that side that knocked it down. So that was actually a big play. Keep it a full score game. Hadn't seen a field goal attempt by the Eagles, but 5-point lead by the Tigers, 17-12. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game. Tigers going to get the ball back. We've got to get a couple first downs and make something happen here on offense.
2 weekends in a row that a very questionable 4th down call has hurt the Tigers. I don't know exactly what we have done, but the 4th quarter God has not been on our side.
Not at all. Tigers with a big stop on 4th down.
Got our hands unit out. Michael French back deep for the Tigers instead of Brady Childress this time.
might have been brought up front. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's Brady right down here at the bottom of.
Yeah, it does look like a hands team, expecting a potential onside kick here.
A lot
from
of
the
room
Eagles.
for a pooch there, though. At the 30, if they could get it over that second line. There is opportunity there. Oh, you're going to kick it deep. Let it go, young man. Let it go.
And that's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Tigers with the hands unit out on the field, expecting an onside kick. And the ball is going to go through the end zone. Tigers will take over on the 20-yard line. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 5, 17-12 over the Eagles. But need to make something happen here on offense.
Tigers have really controlled this ball game. We got to come out of here with a W and get Coach Seastrick his first win as a head coach. Braylon Norman still in at quarterback for the Tigers. Like to see him get a ball in Brady's hands some way or shape or form. He's a playmaker.
So Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the right-hand side of the formation, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Heavy pressure coming off the left-hand side by the blitzing linebacker. I think he just ran right by our tight end, didn't even see him blitzing off the edge there. That dropped John Paul for a 1-yard loss in the backfield, bring up 2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line.
I hadn't seen the Wildcat with Brady this game.
No, we haven't.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings to see it for a play or two here. Tigers coming out with a loss there on the first play there. Not the play we want to start with, Doug.
Yep. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation, tight end and receiver to the left-hand side. John Paul Thibodeau next to Braylon's left-hand side. And flags on the play.
It's traditional. It's against us. It's on our side of the ball. It's going to back us up. Oh, the Tigers just fourth quarter. We're giving ball games away.
And what was the call on the play there? I didn't see the sign from the official.
It's a 5-yard.
Maybe a delay of game.
Delay of game, maybe. Puts us behind 8 ball. 2nd and 15 here. 16.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the left. Fake the handoff, and Braylon Norman looking for some running room around the left-hand side. Breaks several tackles.
I think they got Menard with them.
And we're going to have an injured Tiger on the play. Saw a heavy, they call it a kind of a hip drop tackle, which has been outlawed in the NFL. But that's what you look like happened with Braylon on the carry, as the defender wrapped around his back and just kind of dropped his weight on him.
Brings up a long 3rd down for Preston Tilley, the sophomore quarterback coming in.
Be 3rd and 16 from the Tigers' 14-yard line.
Tough play for your first snap of the ball game. Do you go for it here, Coach, or you punt it? You got to run it, maybe a screen or something.
Something easy completion here. Or take a deep shot somewhere. 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Snap is back.
Oh, he's got a man open. First down and more. Hold on to that ball, young man. What a play. What a throw by Preston Tilley coming in. And that number 21 for the Tigers with the reception. I believe
A.J. Lavisphere.
A.J. Lavisphere with the reception. What a huge first down for the Tigers.
3rd and 16. They'll pick up about 20-plus on the play. Big conversion for the Tigers. Be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Now a little Thibodeau action.
6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau, moving from left to right. He's weaving his way through the defense.
Great run by Thibodeau there.
End up picking up 6 yards on the carry.
Now, Coach, use all 40 seconds of that play clock, maybe.
Be 2nd and 4 from the Tigers' 43-yard line.
I see Seastrunk just pointed to the play clock to Preston Tilley, saying you probably don't snap that ball until there's 5 seconds to go.
Like to see us pick up another, couple of first downs for sure.
Another first down would put us in pretty good shape, I think.
And I think we must be
six
6-minute water break.
What a completion there by a young sophomore coming in
cold.
Just bam, throws a strike.
Third and long, first play of the ball game, and he comes in, throws a 20-yard completion on a post route there over the middle. Nice catch by A.J. Lavisphere.
Probably the strongest throw I've seen Preston make all year.
Looked confident out there, didn't he?
Planted that back foot and let her rip, Tater Chip.
So great conversion by the Tigers. Give you some additional score updates if we can come across any. Elton over Montgomery in the fourth quarter, 30-20. Leesville over Manny, 54-21 in the third quarter. Woodlawn over Lakeview, 28-0 at halftime.
Got Ash over Desterham, 38-20. Ash got a good football team this year, I hear.
Fairday over Block. This is a final, 46-6.
Winfield down 12-0 to West Washita. Gene and St. Frederickson are barn burner 6-8. Sounds like a baseball score. Pineville beating Tioga 23-21 in the third quarter. Bolton, I won't even say that score. All right, Tigers come back out with second down and with 5, Dudley?
2nd and 4 from the 43-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul Thibodeau next to Preston's left-hand side in the backfield. Some confusion there on the snap. Our lineman didn't even move.
No, I think number 50.
Crazy play because all defensive linemen made its way to the handoff, and none of them tackled John Paul.
I think my wife's son snapped the ball early.
So worked out in the Tigers' favors. They pick up a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Tell all our listeners that's my wife's son.
That's your wife. Tigers.
Preston doesn't need to go under center. He doesn't do that well under center.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. 2 backs behind Preston in the backfield as it does look like he is going under center.
And it's on the ground. It's on the ground. I didn't like it, Dud. I didn't like it. I think Hudson Methvin came back up with the ball there. He's just pulling out. He's pulling out too soon. Don't put him underneath there, Coach. He's not doing well with it.
So they'll be no gain on the play, no loss either, I guess, if you're looking at the bright side of it. Be 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line after the fumbled snap, recovered there by Hudson. Starting center for the Tigers tonight.
See, coaches moved Preston back to the shotgun in this play, too. It's
2 receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul Thibodeau lined up to Preston's left-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul, moving from left to right, looking for some running room. Breaks a tackle.
Oh, great open field tackle by number. Who is that? 26? Or is that my Mercati?
I think that's
plate lunch. No, 16. Number 16 with a great open field tackle. Hayward Watt, another sophomore. It's not like these two teams are going to be battling for a while with the sophomore class each's possession.
Bring up a 3rd and 5. Now moving the ball in the Menard side of the field. 3rd and 5 from the Menard 47-yard line. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game.
First down here, Dud. Huge.
Play clock's at about 12 seconds. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation.
See another. Oh, look at Menard. Thank you, Menard.
Jump off sides.
Oh, that's the first down I'll take all day, baby.
So 3rd and 5, and I don't know if we had a hard count or not. I thought we're still getting set.
That's a huge penalty on the Menard Eagles there. Gives a fresh set of downs and 3 minutes to burn off this clock.
They haven't quite be a 3rd and inches, apparently. Not quite a first down.
No, Timothy, we're going to ask for a measurement here. We're going to ask for a measurement. There's no way it's not a first down.
And they're going to take an official's timeout to measure on 3rd and 5, 5-yard penalty. And it's going to be close to a first down here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the play clock. Tigers up by 5 over the Eagles, 17-12.
We did bring the short chain, didn't we, Billy?
And No comment on the official game down markers there, and it's going to be inches.
Big third down. Is this 4th or 3rd?
This will be 3rd and inches from the 42-yard line. Ideally, you'd love to see your quarterback under center.
I know, but it's Preston. Maybe Preston doesn't like center. Put John Paul at center quarterback right now. I don't think you can put him under center. Can you, Doug?
No, they'll keep him back in the pistol. Certainly expecting a handoff.
Oh, I think everybody in the whole state
to John Paul Thibodeau and see if we can fight forward for
John Paul
a gain here.
He's getting the ball here, and look.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game.
Preston, let the clock run, baby.
15 seconds left on the play clock, and we're going to let the clock run down as much as possible. Just moving under 10 seconds now.
Great call by Preston. He walked the line of scrimmage, saw he had 24 seconds, and he waited there. Great call by the young man. I mean, Menard stuffed it.
And Menard just blitzing off the edges.
We're going to have to throw it here.
That's going to be a 4-yard loss on the play. It'd be 4th and 4.
They sold all out on the run, boy. A little tight end dump there would have been wide open.
Tight end dump would have been wide open. Probably Wildcat, something.
Good. They sold out on it.
Yeah.
They sold out. Now, the question is, are they going to sell out on it again? I like going for it here, though, Doug. Do you?
I do. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. You get a first down here.
Well, I think we're going to hard count. They showed it once.
Be 4th and 4. Be close to.
He did it again for us. He did it again.
And timeout.
Oh, no, we called a timeout.
Timeout for the Tigers.
I had 34 jumping. Mr. Aggression there. He jumped.
So 2 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the ball game. 4th and 4. Tigers will take a timeout as they lead 17-12 over the Eagles. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Be back in a moment.
I had 34.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On 4th and 4, Tigers are going to punt. High snap, wrestled in by Dennison Morgan, and he's going to get it off. And it's going to roll down to about the 25-yard line, the Menard 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 5. Need the defense to step up big on this one.
Calm my heart, doctor. How do you get up here with some heart medicine?
Need to make sure we're protecting the deep ball, and the Tigers can, keep everything underneath.
I'd like to thank our 4th quarter sponsors: Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Lavinity, M&M Pharmacy, Naggers Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Rhodes Property, Scott Godfrey, Sabine State Bank. Deli, take it over.
So Menard Eagles break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Quarterback's got pressure in the backfield. Evaded one tackler. Doesn't evade the second as Atlas brings him down for a 9-yard loss on the play. They're going to mark him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 19 from there.
Huge tackle there for Atlas. I think Tucker got in first maybe, and Menard hurrying it up here. Just can't give up the big play. They're throwing it deep. Another swing pass. Okay, I'll take it. Give it to him. Minute and 42, about a 3-yard gain there. You got to figure Menard's got to take a shot down the field here. But Tigers are playing. I like the defense. Got a lot drop back.
Yep.
Kind of not going to give up the one big play.
Minute and 42 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 13 from the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Menard, have they used any timeouts? Yeah. Does Menard have any timeouts?
I'm sorry, what did you say, bud?
Does Menard have any timeouts?
Hold on.
Okay.
2 receivers on each side of the formation for Menard. Snap is back.
Oh, he's got the
Got a lot of running room up the middle. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 31-yard line, be short of the first down, and be 4th and 4.
What? That's not a heads-up play there, quarterback. He had 50 pounds on our cornerback, and he just ran out of bounds.
Minute and 34 seconds left to go in the game.
Menard does have 2 timeouts. Thank you. Big 4th down coming up. Young quarterback, I bet when he watches that on tape, he's going to wish he had that one back.
Probably looking to get out of bounds and save as much clock as he could, but only needed 4 yards for the first down. Be 4th and 4 from the 31-yard line. Big play for the Tigers defense here.
This is the ball game right here.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left for the Eagles.
Get back
Snap is
there,
back.
Atlas. Get back there, Atlas. Got pressure on you.
Got pressure.
Oh, come on, Robbie.
And quarterback's going to be
That's
dropped
ball game.
at the line of scrimmage.
Who got him down there? Who outside? Peyton Mitchell?
Saw Peyton Mitchell. Thought I saw Tucker Johnson as well. Not positive on that one.
What a great come on, Tigers. Now we just got to hold on to that ball.
Tigers force a turnover on downs in the Menard territory. Minute 24 seconds left to go in the ball game.
So with a minute and 24 seconds to go in the ball game, I'm going to head down there and try to get Coach Seastrunk on the hook for his first W, hopefully. Back up.
So St. Mary's is going to take a timeout after forcing a turnover on downs. Huge defensive stand by the Tigers. Minute and 17 seconds left in the ball game. Tigers up by 5, 17-12. Eagles have 2 timeouts, I believe, left in their pocket. They'll certainly use both of those. But Tigers certainly have control of this game and looking to get first W of the season on the board and first W in the head coaching career for Coach Keedron Seastrunk and the new staff for the Tigers. So seeing if we can close this one out with a minute 17 seconds left. Give a shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors here real quick. Wooster Oil Company, Sheffield and Sheffield, Sabine State Bank, Scott Godfrey, Rhodes Realty and Development, Regional Construction, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, M&M Pharmacy, Lavinity, Law Office of Howard E. Conde. So Tigers will back out on the field. Both teams back out on the field. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver in the wing to the right-hand side. Minute and 7. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau in the backfield. He's going to be brought down. Loss of 1 on the play. They'll mark him down at the 33-yard line. And the Eagles will immediately burn a timeout. A minute and 11 seconds left to go on the game clock. And it'll be a timeout there. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with you momentarily.
Dudley, can you hear me?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers, a minute and 11 seconds left to go in the game. Each team has one timeout left. They'll have it 2nd and 11 from the 33-yard line.
Dudley, do you copy?
Got you on the broadcast there, Chad. Chad's joining us remotely as he's making his way down to the sidelines.
Trying to catch Coach Eastern for his first W after this. We hold on.
So Menard will take their last time out after that last carry. Got the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Be 3rd and 11 from the 33-yard line. 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go in the ball game. Menard Eagles taking their last time out. Chad, we'll see if we can close this one out. So I'm sure we'll see another run here. On 3rd and 11, as we'll look to bleed as much clock here going into 4th down as possible. So 3rd and 11, 3 receivers on the left-hand side of the formation, tight to the line of scrimmage. Snap is back. Looking for some running room around the left-hand side. We'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll fall down at the 32-yard line. They'll mark him down there. 44 seconds left to go in the game. Play clock is sitting at 35 seconds. And the Tigers will be able to just run out the clock here. 21 seconds left to go on the game clock, 22 seconds on the game clock. And Tigers won't have to run another play here. So have some discussion there on the field. Clock is at 0. We'll see if we get some additional time put back on the clock. Be 4th and 10 for the Tigers at the 32-yard line, the Menard Eagles 32-yard line. Chad, I know you're down there. You made your way over to the sidelines. Chad, can you hear us? Yep. All right. Chad, can you hear us? We're continuing conversations down on the field. Chad, let us know if you got us down there. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials are huddled up on the field having a conversation. We'll see what the final determination and outcome is here momentarily. Chad, you got us there on the sidelines? Well, we'll take a quick time out here while we figure out what's going on the field. We'll be back momentarily. All right, Chad, you got us down on the sidelines?